Welcome back to LEPIS Live at the Diversity and Aquatics Conference. That's LEPIS Live on Fox 4. If you want to know more about the show and you're looking at us around the world, just go to lepislive.com. Television show has been in effect here for 28 years in the state of Florida. We're so thrilled to cover the Diversity and Aquatics Conference each year. This is our 5th year. We're here at Key Biscayne at the Marriott Hotel, who's getting some free publicity by me calling their name. And we've had spectacular service here as we're carrying on the Diversity and Aquatics annual conference. Aquatics is just what it is. We're focusing on the water, people. We have some fabulous people here who come over to the LEPIS Live set to share their experiences here so far at the conference and find out what they're doing back in their respective communities. So without further ado, let's get to meet these guests. Let's get your name and what are you doing?
I'm Coach Carter. I'm with Nation's Capital Swim Club out of the Northern Virginia area.
Yes, this is the legendary Coach Carter. Let's get your name, what you do.
Robin Duffy Worth, and I work with the Southern Ute Indian Tribe in Southwest Colorado.
And does wearing your hair like that help with the water?
Yes.
You don't have much to maintain?
I'm very lazy.
I like that style.
It's like your hair.
When you say you are working with the
Southern Ute Indian Tribe.
Okay, doing what?
So I am the director of their community center, their rec center, and I've been in charge of their aquatics for a very long time. We have, in the last 17 years, we've taught over 102,000 swim lessons. Our goal is that every tribal member from the Southern Ute Indian Tribe knows how to swim. And with that goal, we've been able to reach out to many, many other people, local people, to help out.
Let me make sure I heard you right. I think you said over 102,000 swim lessons.
1,000 people, 1,000 kids a year, and that's about 6,000 swim lessons a year.
Outstanding. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You're here at the Diversity and Aquatics Conference. I've been to all 5, so I know that this is your first time coming.
Yes.
Tell me, did it meet your expectation, exceed your expectation, or was below what you expected?
It has blown my mind away. This is an amazing conference. To watch the passion and the love that people have to spread that joy and spread that love. And when we were in the water yesterday doing your thing, and all those kids were there, and I just can't even begin to describe the feelings that I had. It's amazing.
And what she's talking about is the Water Safety Festival, people. Yesterday we were out in Liberty City. We touched about 125 to 175 children with the Diversity and Aquatic Swimming and Water Safety Fest, headed up by my good friend Ken Rowland. I usually head it up. I drafted Ken to head it up this year, and I co-chaired it with him, and it was just an outstanding day at the pool. What part of the fest of the different stations were you a part of?
The life jackets.
Okay.
So to have the kids just lay back, put their head back and float, and to see, oh my gosh, this one kid was just terrified, and then all of a sudden his body just relaxed, and the smile that came on his face, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I was very happy to be proud of it.
And today you're experiencing the various things at the conferences. What has stood out so far to you at the conference?
Well,
you guys were at that station.
Diversity, when you talk about diversity, diversity is so vast. So I've been in sessions with LGBTQ. I've been in sessions with Black Americans. I've been in sessions with my own, with Native American. And I think the American Red Cross and what we're doing here with Diversity and Aquatics is trying to just reach out to everybody. So if you feel like you need something, come to Diversity Aquatics and let us help. Let us teach you. Swimming is for everyone.
Will you encourage people to come to this one next year, 2020?
Oh, I would love to. It would be great. Please come to it.
How can people get more on you? Is there a website or anything like that?
Diversity and Aquatics.
Okay.
Yep.
Stay right there. Let's go over here to the legendary Coach Carter. Those out there on television land who know my background in swimming, my nickname is General Lee, and of course a play on my first name, Lee. And when I teach, people say I run it like a general, so they came up with General Lee. This is Coach Carter, and that was a military name that was associated with you too, with the Sergeant Carter?
Yes, it's more of the way of how I present myself in the water and how I work with my swimmers, and I'm just very stern but very loving, but I get lots of positive results.
And I finally get a chance to meet the legendary Coach Carter in person. Coach, let's talk about what you are doing physically in the water now, your program.
I work with NCAP, Nation's Capital Swim Club, out of the Northern Virginia area, and the facility that I am with, I work with 10 and under developmental swimmers, anywhere from 5 to 10, working with them on the basics, the drills, the skills, the language of swimming, so that when they move to the next lane with the more seasoned coaches that work with the more elite swimmers, they're able to handle the sets that are given by them. They can handle whatever the coach gives them. They know what to do when the coach says, ready, take your mark, get set. And the coaches can tell who has come through me because they know that they're ready to get started and they have the competence to do what needs to be done in order to get the work done in the lanes.
Let me add on to that, as a swim instructor, a real swim instructor for over 40 years. Well, I started teaching swimming when I was 9, but you can do the math on that. But here's my point. When you go to swimming programs, you see the competitive swimmers doing their laps, and you see a coach barking out to them what to do. That's easy. The hardest part is to take a non-swimmer and turn them into a swimmer. So what Coach Carter does is the hardest part of what is taking place in aquatics and learning to swim. Then she gives them off to them, and then they can work on speed and all those other things. So congratulations on being at the beginning of the most difficult part.
Absolutely. I like being on the groundwork. I'm the base, and that's what my senior coaches give me, and I love it.
That's right.
I love it.
Now, Coach Carter, you got a chance to, you and I were in the water together yesterday.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Oh my goodness, boy, was that a treat.
Absolutely.
Talk about the fun we had at our swimming station.
We were working with kids on how to float and get their face in the water and kick their legs. And as the day progressed, we were getting kids that were a little bit taller and they were able to touch the bottom. So we were able to get them moving through the water, and just the basics that we were doing was just fantastic. And the smiles on their face, they were just like, is that it? Are we done? I was like, yeah, we got to go. You got to move on to the next thing. They're like, but I'm not ready to move yet. Yeah. So it was just awesome to see. Awesome
day. We were out in Liberty City at in the heart of the minority community here in Miami, and we went right down in there, right down in the challenges, and made it happen. A lot of kids were touched and learned a lot about swimming and water safety. When you go back, well, first of all, you mentioned Native Americans. Your program only has Native Americans in it. And what are some of the challenges, if there are, that Native Americans have getting access to aquatic education?
So the program that I serve is with the Southern Indian Tribe, and actually we're open to the entire community. So it serves everybody in the community. The community that we are in is called a tri-ethnic community with Hispanic, Native American, and Caucasian. The challenges, we start with the youth, and we start with the kids, so the challenges are minimal. It's the challenges are getting adults to come in and elders to come in because the fear is so high. But we've had some successes with that.
What would you like to say to Diversity in Aquatics as your final comment to them, if you want to compliment the leaders of Diversity in Aquatics for putting on this conference?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me, and because I'm not Native American, but here I am representing Native American.
All races are here. Go ahead.
but I'm representing Native American, and I think we need to get more Native Americans here to represent themselves and allow me to support if they choose.
And Coach Carter, what would you like to say to the people at Diversity in Aquatics?
Just come, because it's a wealth of opportunity, a wealth of information. I have learned so much just being here, and the hands-on of working with children in the water is just truly a blessing and just wonderful, just wonderful.
Well, I've been blessed by meeting both of you and interfacing with both of you and feeling those smiles and knowing that you're out there fighting the great fight and doing the great things and understanding the importance of everybody having the opportunity to realize their full potential in the water.
Thank you.
We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to some more people who are here on Leapits Live on Fox 4 at the Diversity in Aquatics 2019 conference, and we'll be looking forward to 2020, and we're preparing now for our gala for the stars this evening. We'll be right back.